Hello and welcome. I had in the week what I thought was a good idea. Because the weather was good and I wanted to carry on logging, we wouldn't go to town till Friday, because Friday it was going to snow, and that's a good day to go to town. Right, well, as you can see, so much has dropped. I cleared all this morning. Now I'm going to have to clear again. So one trip to town, what did we have? Another 4 inches. So yeah, that's probably about a foot. That was a bit of an interesting trip to town. That one. Good girl. I let her sit there and warm up for a bit. She started so easily, not only because she ran this morning, but I kept her plugged in. Well, you can see the tracks from putting the machine away. Now we have a right mess to clear up, which will be the rest of the day and tomorrow. What? You been eating ice cream? You been in that yellow snow, have you? Not yellow stuff. Right, come on. Saturday morning. Things have changed. That'll be today for most of you. So I couldn't film yesterday, I was in too much of a rush. But you can see the mess I've left with. Basically I've cleared a route out of the yard so we could get to town and back. But now I've just got piles and piles of snow, all of which have got to come out. So I'm going to use a bucket on the edges before I put the plough on, because I've also only used the bucket on the roads outside, and I've got to plough all the edges back to widen it up. Otherwise it just builds up and then you can't. Right, that should have warmed up enough. Let's get going. Does a good job, that old snow blower, doesn't it? Right, something I've not necessarily been keeping a secret, but just haven't mentioned, is this is my second lot of chickens. Now, they are Peggy's, were Peggy's. She's got to give them up because obviously Thomas is sick, but I can't take him till the spring because I can't put this lot in with the lot I've got. Anyway, proper Arctic chickens. the doors jammed. There we go. Now, looks like they need water. Now they've got water. Alright. So these chickens will be moving in the summer to a new house and a new run. Right. There we go. This is the result of the wind. You never get snow in here normally. Normally the chickens are out. Even right back in here. Yeah. So for those of you who are regulars on the channel, and for those that you live in these conditions, you know about running your trails. So all my trails are gone. Everything's gone. So then what happens is this is like fluffy snow, and you can just see the depression there from my trail. That's hard packed ice. The first couple of runs over it, you won't be able to pull anything heavy. It will just skid and slide. You have to flatten and run all these again. Becomes a lot of work. Anyway, how's this looking over here? Look at that. Lovely. Beautiful. So the trees you see in the background there, that's the boundary. I'm cleared all the way across the boundary now. Stunning. Really stunning. And the sun's in the sky. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Temperatures have also lifted. My gloves. So I don't know what we are today, -8, -10, something like that. Positively summery. Look at that. Dang, what a view. What a view. Right, beautiful job. We'll call that a day there. That snow thrower has just made it so easy. That's a new one that Thomas got. He had an old one, but it was so big and heavy, he just couldn't do it anymore. And as it turns out, he can't do the new one either now. So, but it does do a beautiful job. It's a nice bit of kit when you're doing paths like this. So me, I kind of tend to hash into everything with my tractor, but of course here you couldn't do that. You just destroy everything. So anyway, there we go. There's the old girl. And those that you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll recognise that. Ain't got any petrol in it anymore, it's only diesel, but you know, Thomas can't operate that anymore. Right, let's go and have a cup of coffee then. So what's the significance of just standing here in the sun? I hadn't seen the sun for 3 months, let alone feel it on my face. Is there any warmth coming from it? None whatsoever. Absolutely zero warmth coming from that sun. But just to stand in front of it, when you haven't seen it for 3 months, we just come out of eternal darkness. And that'll probably be 4 or 5 hours of sun today. And that's above the horizon. It's just awesome. Just spectacular. Anyway, I'm going to stand here for a bit longer. 2.5 hours into the future, and I'm sitting down editing this very video. I haven't looked up for a while, so that 4 or 5 hours of sunlight that I said we were going to have, and all that work I've just done, well, that's a pretty bad snowstorm. So no, we didn't get 4 or 5 hours of sunlight, and all that work I've just done, that's going to be gone again. So why do I keep that path clear? Well, you just got a glimpse. So I keep access to that. But look at the snow build up on it. Chimney's good, but now you know why I had to put that supporting wire up there, because eventually all that snow will build up behind it. Anyway, that door's come open. I need to close that. There you go. That's that one done. We'll keep this route open, because otherwise the build up of snow will be so much I won't be able to get through. So every now and again, if I just push it down there, the wind's picking up a bit. If I just push it down there, it'll keep it more or less accessible. Oh, yeah. That's just about enough snow clearing for today. Thank you all for joining me. Give it a thumbs up if you like the content. It's going to be good content. I know I haven't even edited yet. And subscribe if you want to see more content like that. That's all from me. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.